Welcome back to Flagship. We've still got Bank, Sarah, and of course, I'm Barbara. Now, I want to open a discussion with you guys. Let's get Are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at you because you're so funny.
Because I'm like a cartoon character. I'm like a little blue Smurf in my outfit today.
I think today is just like the perfect topic for you.
The perfect topic is what?
It's been quite exciting for a whole day now.
I mean, we were talking about affection earlier, and you know, we've had so much fun being out there with Sonia and her whip and everything. Right?
That did really excite me, actually.
I enjoyed it.
You know, it's actually always
maybe our true colors are just finally showing.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
So how do you feel about the sex industry in general?
Negatively.
Negatively?
Why is that?
I think it's normal. It's part of life.
It's normal, but I feel like for Thailand, it's become it's almost like the image for Thailand.
That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, Thailand is like synonymous with like, you know, with the Soi 4, the Pat Pong and everything.
There's overhype in Thailand because it's illegal in Thailand. I think that's why they push people to go over the limit.
Well, I think that's the most frustrating thing about the sex industry in Thailand is that it's illegal, but nobody does anything about it. Like the government just kind of lets it fly under the radar, you know, in front of everybody.
It's a really sort of interesting yet sensitive topic because it's like you have tons and tons and tons of massage places you can go to, yet they're not really there.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
I've actually gone to a massage place and to get a foot massage.
To get a foot massage.
Did you see that? I was like,
And then while we're getting a foot massage with me and my girlfriend, this foreign guy comes in and they take him to the back door. And then when we're there, we can hear the girls saying in Thai because they think we're foreigners.
Right.
Oh my God, isn't she so lucky that she gets him? He's a good-looking guy. And we're sitting there going,
Why didn't you say something? I heard that. I know what you're saying.
I heard that. Don't pay that much.
See, I'm lucky because I don't know what's going on, right? I'm just kind of like, doop, he's going to get a little back massage.
well, let's hold that thought because we have a very interesting guest on the show today.
Yes.
Who's no stranger to the sex industry.
Something of a sexpert, I would say.
Okay, I like how your mouth kind of like, you know. Let's
bring him in.
Let's bring him in. We have the pimp in the house. His name is Nicky Pimp. First thing I want to ask is like, do you get offended when people term you a pimp?
No, actually, I make a lot of money from it, and why should I be mad? Actually, the word pimp for me is not like a pimp that, you know, like have holes and stuff like that. Mine is actually like professional, intelligent masterpiece. You know, actually I had this name that my friend gave me like when I was 16, and that time I'm not into like nudity or X business yet. You know, that time I'm still like really like that in pop and kind of, you know, that culture.
That's when you first started in the industry.
Yeah.
How do you start in your singing career?
Actually, I did a movie for this manager. His name is Pot Anon.
Okay.
And then he's supposed to be like really closest to like RS company, and then I guess it's like a trade thing. Once I finished that movie, it's like he kind of put me in there, and that time that was when I was started in the music industry. Yes.
Oh, cool.
So when did sex start for you into your career?
In my life or my career?
In your career.
You have to clarify that,
I
Barbara.
think in his life it's more interesting.
I think after I finished the first album, Dek P from RS.
Right.
And they kind of want me to do this like movies and so, you know, but I'm not into that. I kind of want to come out with another album, and that time they're like, no, you have to become a rock star, which is not my field, you know. So they want me to be thing that I don't want to be. So anyways, they kind of like so I didn't come out with the album, and then so they didn't give me any job after then. Right, so what happened is that I was broke, man. I was broke, you know. I used to make a lot of money, you know. Each month I would make like 7 digits, you know, every month. And then all of a sudden, boom, they cut me out, you know. And that time, you know, like a lot of celebrity and a lot of artists have to work for like the big corporation, you know. But I was really like the first guy who like break the system, man. So I didn't have any money in my pocket. I was skinny. You know, I'm used to like a flash life. So I would start working out, you know, for a year and so, and then I met this guy. He's like, hey man, your body grew, And that time I was like 22, I guess. And he asked me if I wanted to take like this nudity picture, like a X, like a rated X movie, but don't see any crush or anything, just with the underwear. And in that time it was like I think almost like 13 years ago. It's kind of like really aggressive for the Thai,
Because at that time they're probably like
Yeah.
not really accepted in society.
Yeah, and now it's quite normal because
Yeah,
even
now
with
it's
our
normal.
most popular magazines to this day, it's like you have celebrities on it, and
Yes.
I've had my share of being on the covers
Yes.
and making it, a bit risque as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I decided to do it because first I need the money, and second of all, I think like for me, I grew up in the States, so I think it's normal, So after I did the magazine, I didn't know what was gonna happen, and once the magazine came out, it was a lot of people like controversial and stuff. It was a blast, I guess, because I'm like kind of different from the other people because maybe the way I talk, I'm really confident when I do things, and I don't put myself down for anything at all. Some people when they do something and then the society start beating on them, and they be telling like, oh, people trick me to do this, and then I needed the money or whatever. But for me, it's like I don't give a, For me, I don't care, For me, it's like if I want to do something, then I don't put myself down. I have a lot of self-respect.
All right, so what is your perception of the sex industry in Thailand?
It's there, but nobody talk about it, So,
It's kind of swept under the carpet.
yeah. So and you know what's a surprise? It's making like the most money in the industry. DVDs coming out, people don't know about it, but it sells.
Just so our viewers know, Nikki, what is your involvement like in the sex industry? Like, what are you doing in your career right now?
Right now, I'm producing a movie. I'm coming out next year with 15 brand new movie.
So what kind of movies are these?
It's an erotic movie, rated R, 18 plus.
Are you in these movies?
Some of it, but usually now I don't have any time like being in the movie because I'm producing it and making it.
Okay.
And I try to put myself in a position where I'm like management now, and like so I wouldn't have times to do all the movie, and now my age, I'm right now I'm turning 34 in this January. I'm getting older, and I don't think it's appropriate for me to like now you need young blood, to come in and act and stuff like that.
Nikki, just curious, they're legal, right?
They're legal.
So it's kind of like Japan.
Yeah, something like a Japanese AV is okay. For my movie, actually, I think I'm like the first company right now who's coming out with this kind of movie. Is really like hardcore, and it's legal.
Nikki, what do you think your image is here in Thailand?
Ghost.
A ghost?
A ghost that people know, but they're just afraid of it, But I'm still here, I always tell my worker and all my, my friends and stuff like that, and people know, I'm kind of something that controversial, They don't put me into medias because, it's like you said, there's bathhouse everywhere, but people don't talk about it, The same thing like me, I'm like iconic. I can say that, without a doubt. I'm an iconic for sex, and then I'm there, but people don't talk about me, but people know I'm there. And actually, I don't use media like what people use. I make my own media. I create my own media. And especially when the social like the website world is coming up. I can expand myself through media. So right now, I don't have any problem with anything. Anyway, to become an image, you got to live the image. You know what I'm talking about? That's the way I do it. I don't just say I'm something and I don't live like that. I make money and I throw it away. I blow it every day. I'm still gonna live the image. I'm still gonna work and do what I do. But I'm not gonna live this kind of life no more. Which now I go to temple a lot. I pray a lot, and I try to do charity work good a lot. Without showing the press. I don't need that.
Thank you, Nikki, for visiting Flagship and sharing your thoughts and telling us where you are in your career right now.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to go to a commercial break, but we've got more for you after. You're watching Flagship.
Yes, sir.
Coming up next, Bank brings the ladies to a restaurant with the word protection written all over the menu.
ใส่ชีสฟรีเพราะว่าเพลงนี้คือเพลงชีสฟรีฉันแค่อยากจะ